The rise and fall of the Kauravas, sons of blind ambition. In the grand kingdom of Hastinapur, under the shadow of destiny, were born the 100 sons of King Dhritarashtra and Queen Gandhari, the mighty Kauravas, destined to bring both glory and ruin to the Kuru dynasty. Their birth itself was woven with omens. When Gandhari, after years of waiting, was finally blessed with a child, her joy turned to horror, for she gave birth not to a child, but to a hard, lifeless mass of flesh. The sage Vyasa, summoned to the palace, cut this mass into 100 pieces, placing them in earthen pots filled with ghee. From these clay wounds, in time, emerged the 100 Kaurava princes, led by their eldest brother, Duryodhana. As Duryodhana grew, so too did his pride, ambition, and envy, especially towards his cousins, the 5 Pandavas, whose virtues and strength eclipsed his own. His brother Dushasana, fierce and loyal, stood beside him always, while the other 98 brothers followed their elder without question. The Kauravas were trained by the same master as the Pandavas, Dronakarya, and they learned the arts of war, chariot driving, and weapon mastery. Among them, Duryodhana shone as a mace wielder, taught by the mighty Balarama himself. Yet the shadow of jealousy never left his heart. Their greed reached its peak when Duryodhana, spurred on by his uncle Shakuni, plotted the infamous game of dice. There, with trickery and deceit, they robbed the Pandavas of their kingdom, their wealth, and even their queen, the fireborn Draupadi. Dushasana dragged her into the royal court by her hair, an act that sealed the Kauravas' doom, as Bhima swore to tear open Dushasana's chest and drink his blood. Blinded by arrogance and fate, Duryodhana refused every chance for peace, rejecting Lord Krishna's final plea before the great war of Kurukshetra. The Kauravas assembled the greatest warriors, Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and Ashwathama, but Dharma stood on the other side, with Arjuna and the Pandavas. For 18 terrible days, the earth shook beneath the clash of armies. One by one, the Kauravas fell. Dushasana was slain and his blood avenged. Karna, their greatest hope, fell to Arjuna's arrow. Duryodhana himself was struck down by Bhima's mace, ending the Kaurava line. Thus, the Kauravas, born of clay, ambition, and destiny, met their end as fate had foretold. Their pride turned to ruin, and their story became a lesson for all ages, that Adharma, no matter how mighty, must fall before truth and righteousness. And so the wind of Hastinapur carried their names into legend, not as heroes, but as warnings carved in time.